Hello everybody, and welcome back to Animal Crossing New Leaf. Welcome, Amiibo! We have mail! I almost messed up getting to the... That's a lot of letters. Okay. Red's Gallery, Sky, and from our mom. Okay, so we got our Red's Gallery bit. We got Sky. So I like sending you a present to show you how much I appreciate you, and how I appreciate you... And I appreciate you so much. Hope you like my gift. I probably will. And from our mother... Been staring up the white fluffy clouds against the blue sky. Made me really want some ice cream. Can't be my mother. She does not do ice cream. We get a soft serve lamp. This will be our Red's Gallery painting that I probably already have, but yeah. And then from Sky, a beige knit shirt. You know, that kind of works with the pants. Yeah, I mean, I like beige. It's not a bad color. Okay, let's see. Ooh, Katrina. Hello, hello, Katrina. What is my fortune for today? Great happiness from the stars is attempting to visit me. Katrina can reveal my future and the way to capture fortunes. Please, Katrina, help me out here. Yee. What we got? Ah, yes, it's coming to view. A stall at the summer festival. I see the owner gritting his teeth as you win over and over again. In this place, I can see the signs. Yes, I see good fortune upon items. Dotted bottoms. This will be the key to truly unlocking your good fortune. I'm sorry, just the way that's worded, it just sounds like dotted butts. Like, I don't think I have any pants with spots on them, so... Bad times are just times that are bad. I mean, I probably do, but, like, I'm wearing my expensive pants. I might look through to see if I have anything that fits the bill. Also, man, I keep trying to, like, avoid just rambling about World of Warships. But then I'll end up, like, watching a World of Warships community contributors video, and I'll be full of many opinions. This time, it is once again the it's good old PQ, and me disagreeing with him, because, like, okay, his video he put out today, or yesterday for y'all watching, he spent a good chunk of it complaining about the fact that, because there were he was running into a lot of carriers when trying to play the ship Brisbane, and Brisbane doesn't have the strongest AA, that these carriers were focusing him when he'd go off on his own and make himself a target, basically. And he was complaining because, well, you know, without the carrier there would be no way for him to get spotted in his Brisbane without being able to spot what is spotting him back. And that is true. Brisbane has a really good concealment and an even better radar. But maybe it's just me. But, I don't like the idea of massively good stealth radars being able to just do whatever they want. And, like, yeah, admittedly, Brisbane does not have the best damage per minute. It's not a exceptionally powerful ship, but it does have a lot of team utility and its average may also be being influenced by the fact that it isn't the hardest ship to kill, and carriers can still spot currently. That is a lot of gold. Okay, I do have room for this. I'm going to pick up the 3 gold nuggets. I'm going to go get my thing from Cyrus. And then I'm going to come back. I'm going to set up a new project with him. Then I'm going to come back up here, grab those gems, and carry on. I'll probably take them back to retail, sell them, and, yeah. Carlos! Hey, I've been hoping to see you, cowboy. So something up? Wanna chat? Okay, how about you do me a big favor? Right now, I just really want an apple. I know it's growing here in town, but I don't have anything to wear for fruit picking, cowboy. Can you please get one for me? Sure, Carlos. That's great, cowboy. Hey, just look at you. You're like Sapphire's fruit wrestler. Jeremiah! Oh, you're wearing the plain white shirt. Why are you wearing that? So I dreamt I had to take part in an epic tap dancing session inside a sauna. It's totally overheating when you showed up and saved me by dumping a bucket of water on me. Anyway, since you saved me, I got you a lovely love seat. You're my hero, Squeak. That's nice of you, buddy. Really hope you like the present, Cleats. I do. I kind of like the lovely furniture, so. Hello, Gabby. Buns. Hello, hello, Spiced Bun. What do you want to talk about? Let's chat. You're good at catching fish, right, Pookie? How about a river fish? Till I need one of those, won't be picky about it, I swear. I wanted to catch some river fish today, so. Just have to remember that she wants a river fish. Okay, I really need to get dealing with this. It's gold. We had all the villagers. We have all of the villagers right here. Salutations! Isn't this perfect picnic weather? So what's on your mind? What's the latest? The day I was shaking a tree when a piece of furniture dropped from its branches. Told that I didn't realize trees could bear furniture instead of fruit. It was a lovely surprise. Should try shaking more trees. They're holding all kinds of things in their branches. Yeah, like bees. They are holding bees. And not the scary kind. That was a bad joke, I apologize. Okay, no, I don't need to sell right away. Hold on. Oh, hey, there's Bella back there. Ooh, we do get a new thing. The Golden Man. I'll take the Golden Man home. Oh, I'm carrying too much. What do you want to buy? Yeah, the Regal bookcase fits you, Bella. Take the plunge. I'd like to buy this, please. Bam. We do got a Regal bookcase. Yeah, I have nothing on me to really sell. So I will put my Kung Fu shirt up here, because I kind of like that shirt. Okay. Now we'll take my Golden Man. Hey, Cyrus. Hey, Cyrus the Virus, I got a project for you. That is a reference none of you are gonna get. ECW character. Yeah. Golden Nugget. Yes, please. I don't know why I'm coughing a lot lately. That's kind of am. I would not be surprised if I'm catching a cold or something. Okay, I'm going to put the Golden Man into a letter as well. I mean, I suppose I could have sold the lovely love seat. I got 2 fossils and 1 gyroid left. I also have those gems to pick up. I think I can get everything to work. I just have to make a trip back to retail. But yeah, like, time will tell, ultimately, if, like, Brisbane will become obscenely powerful once carrier spotting is gone, because carrier spotting is going away. Like, Wargaming doesn't tend to make a big song and dance about something unless they're actually going to do it, even if it is still in testing. I imagine... Okay, here's how I imagine the carrier testing is going to go, and the player base as a whole is not going to be happy with it. Because I can say, as a carrier player, I'm already not happy. So, you know, that's a great way to start this. But they're probably going to... No, they're going to be removing carrier spawning. That's just gonna happen. There's nothing we can do about it. That's just how it is. To make up for that in their testing, they're probably going to notice, because the carriers cannot spot for themselves, and the carriers can also be blinded at will by any ship they're attacking, and, you know, carriers are being completely shafted. They're probably going to be like, to make up the difference in lost damage, we're going to need to increase the damage carriers deal, which is going to make the people who don't like carriers and already think they deal too much damage because they clearly don't understand how long it takes for carriers to get attacks off, it's going to make them very angry. It's also not going to really make the carrier players all too happy because, like, we already feel like we don't do enough damage. So, you know, doesn't really help us much. I have not found my gem rock yet today, and I've been going for like 12 minutes. I'm definitely saving before bashing this rock. I don't want to lose all of what I've done already today. But, so, like, it's basically just a case of finally you're giving us what we've been asking for, but you're taking away so much. Either that, or they're going to give carriers way too long of a main battery range when they're using their secondaries as main guns. And that's going to cause problems, but only from specific carriers, and people are also going to freak out about some carriers being stronger than they actually are. They already are freaking out about that. Lobo's doing a fish. I don't want to interrupt. I want to interrupt my man. Okay, I still got one fossil to find. But, like, it's... Like, for an example of that is the carrier Nakhimov. It's the Russian Tier 10 carrier. It has on it quad 130mm turrets as its secondary battery, which are the same guns as found on the super light cruiser Smolensk. Smolensk, once upon a time, was really powerful. It's still alright, but it's nowhere near what it used to be. Whoops. I didn't... Oh no. I didn't mean to... Well, we're doing this now. Or not. Okay, I could just get up. I was trying to get up and it was just like, no. No, you may not. Okay, now Kurlos wanted an apple. Apple. Now we gotta find Kurlos again. Pretty sure he was over here, though. Yeah, there he is. Hey, buddy. Did you everywhere today? I brought it. I can hardly wait. I brought you an apple. You know what you asked for? There you go. Apple. Wow, the sunless is like a sweet perfume. I've got to eat it. Just love the flavor of this fruit. Always leaves a lovely afterglow in your mouth. Delivering such a delicious fruit, give you something good. How about having my stool? I don't want... Why am I so cheeky today? I was supposed to make a joke that... I don't know. I feel like my girlfriend's been rubbing off on me, and I kind of love that. But, brain, work with me here. But yeah, people are basically already freaking out because, like, oh, Nakamov is going to be so powerful because it has Smolensk guns on it. It's like, yeah, but, okay, here's a few things. If carriers even get reload mod, which they may not get access to main battery reload mod, Nakamov is still only got the same gun count as Smolensk, but a slower reload. So, right there, Nakamov, even at its peak, you know, pink Smolensk strength would still be weaker than Smolensk. You know, even if it could match all of the other things. Okay, yeah, I already had that painting. And that's if it could get reload mod. If it can't get reload mod, then shit. Like, Nakamov is just kind of done for. Like, as a gunboat. Because it's just not going to be able to put out enough damage to matter. It has, I think, a 5 or 5.5 second reload on... Sure, it's a good number of 130s, but they're just 130s. They don't penetrate enough armor to be a threat to even every destroyer in the game. Like, they're not something to be afraid of. Then we get the ships like Midway that everyone's going gaga over being really good. Because, oh, well, it's got American 127s, and those are really good. It's like, yeah, but it doesn't have that many, and they have a long reload. Like, your damage per minute is abysmal. Like, it's not going to be a good gunboat. Now, Wargaming could make all of them insanely good gunboats by doing one simple thing. And that simple thing is... replace their ammo with semi-armor piercing. That would make them all amazing gunboats. Every single one of them. Because they would all suddenly be able to pen 32 millimeters of armor, they would be dealing more damage per shell, they wouldn't be able to light fires, but it wouldn't matter. Like... semi-armor piercing is a busted ammo type. Lobo! Voice crack! Nice weather, huh, Cleats? I'm in a nice mood. Need something? What's the latest? Hey, Cleats, you wanna play hide and seek, kill some time? Alright. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it, my man. Okay, Jeremiah's gonna be the hardest. I should find all of us in 10 minutes. Okay, he's only giving me 10 minutes. Go! Yes, Wario! I don't know why Oh, hey Jeremiah. Darn, I guess you found me. Never thought you'd look here. Still 2 of us left. We can still totally win this. Yeah, you got found in the first 15 seconds, Jeremiah. How does that make you feel? Probably not great. But like, currently, the only carrier that is going to be definitively powerful with its ability to fire its secondaries as main guns will be Hakuharu, the Japanese Tier 10. And that is only because it is armed with Japanese 100mm guns, which were given their own special treatment when it comes to their high explosive pen, and they pen just a lot more than they should be able to, and it's... yeah, it is really frustrating, Lobo. I agree. Now I need to find, I think it was Gabby. But I honestly don't remember. Oh no. Like, that's just kind of the thing of, like, that's the only carrier that I can say with any level of certainty, yeah, it was Gabby, that is going to be powerful. Yuck, you found me. Good for you. I guess I'll just hide better next time. Oh boy. Didn't really expect to lose so handily. You've gotten better, Cleats. Take my deer scare as a way to remember the game. Okay. You'd be a great detective, but I'll get my revenge next time. Be ready for it, Foxwood. I'm sorry, that sentence just... it just works. Yeah, I need to do some river fishing. I also need to put these gyroids away. And the ice cream. Ooh, I have an idea, and she might dislike it. But I'm going to, because she really likes sweets. I'm going to put the ice cream lamp over here. In my girlfriend's little sis's room. Because there's this lamp. But, we could have ice cream. I actually think the other lamp looked better, but I'll have to wait and see what she thinks. But yeah, like, basically what I'm getting at is, like, carriers are going to get buffed because they're being nerfed so heavily. And people are going to spin it as, oh, this was a buff disguised as a nerf. It's like, no, this was still a nerf. Because, like, they did the same thing with submarines, like, the player base anyway, when Wargaming gave them some buffs. Because, as a whole, it seems like the player base is not understanding that, submarines are still underperforming. They're really frustrating to play against, but as a whole, they are the lowest win rate ship class. They have the lowest average damage between all of them. Like, they are underperforming greatly. That's why they were given some buffs as well as some nerfs. Because they are very frustrating to play against. But they're also in a camp where they're not very effective. They don't really swing the battle. But, you know, they're very difficult and annoying to fight. Which basically leaves them in the position of nobody really likes them. Like, even the people who play submarines and kind of like submarines because they're playing them, even they don't really like how submarines work because they can feel how weak they are. Like, anytime I've played my submarine, because I have one of them, and I'm slowly working at it. Like, anytime I go to play it, the thought in my head is, why aren't I just playing a destroyer right now? Like, there is really nothing to differentiate it from just a destroyer. They're both torpedo-focused small ships that rely on stealth. The only difference being there's more ways of fighting a submarine, and submarines are more stealthy. But they also are kind of worse as torpedo boats. I say kind of, because that all depends on how experienced your opponent is, as to whether submarines are actually better or worse. Because, like, if I'm facing, like, tier 5, 6 complete noobs, then yeah, a submarine's gonna absolutely dominate them a lot better than a destroyer will. Unless it's, like, a British destroyer that can single-fire torpedoes. You know, let's pay a visit to Fuchsia. See how Fuchsia's doing. Hey girl, how's it going? Oh, Pookie, this is unexpected. I got nothing to offer you, but hang out if you want, sister. So wait, do you need something? Let's want to talk. Hey, so this is out of the blue, but what do you think could replace my modern cabinet? I'm going to redecorate my place a bit, and I want to get rid of my modern cabinet. As long as it's the same size. Okay, that's this. I don't know. The modern cabinet really fits. So I kind of don't want to help you change it. It's about to ding dong. It's about to ding dong bing bong. Come on. You're gonna do a game? There we go. But like, yeah, I am... With what I'm currently expecting is I'm expecting carriers to get a damage buff. I'm also expecting them to get a buff to their airplane replenishment rate. Because they're going to be losing a lot more aircraft than they are now. And they're also nerfing how carrier squads attack even. Which is going to nerf carrier damage output so much more. Like, okay, currently, if, say, you have a squad of, let's say, 8 aircraft, and 2 of them are your attack wing. As you're performing your attack, if one of your attacking aircraft gets shot down, one of the other 6 in the squad replaces it immediately, so that you don't lose any damage. And, you know, that small squadrons of attacking planes are actually viable and can put out damage. Yeah, that's changing. That's not gonna happen anymore. Hey, Gabby, I got your fish. I brought you your fish. Let's see. Yeah, let's give her a goldfish. It's pretty basic, but, you know. Who doesn't love a good goldfish? So happy you found me a goldfish. You're super busy. I really appreciate your help. Oh, let me thank you. Here, take this. I get a shirt. I figured you'd really like a firefighter shirt, because you're like my hero. I mean, that is very sweet, but I don't want to be a firefighter. Too much heat. I don't do heat. But, like, to maintain carriers at their current damage output, they're going to need to increase the damage that an individual plane deals. Which is also going to mean that ships that have poor AA are going to be taking a lot more damage from carriers. Because you won't be able to reduce the damage coming in. Which is going to make people angry. Because, you know, once carriers can actually deal damage to you, that they kind of hurt, you know. Currently, carriers kind of tickle. It's just what they do. Got cherry salmon. Now for a cherry salmon pie. Yeah, let's swap this out, because this feels rarer. Let's drop, yeah, let's drop a crucian carp. Then we'll go sell these. It's like, I hope I'm making some level of sense. Like, it's more just a case of, like, I know how Wargaming is going to go about this, and no one's going to be happy with the results. Because, like, I'm just sitting here thinking, like, my favorite tech tree of carriers is the British carriers. I like their gimmicks. I like their mechanics. Like, they're really nice. They're probably the only carrier line in game still that is a threat to destroyers. Like, that's nice. But at the same time, almost all of their attack squadrons are really small. Like, at tiers 4, 6, and 8, because carriers are only on even-numbered tiers, starting at tier 4, they have 2 planes in their attack squad. So, you lose one, there goes half of the damage output of your attack squad. Just right there, it's gone. Go screw yourself. You know, And their attack squads already don't deal a huge amount of damage. It's how they deal that damage that I like. Instead of having dive bombers, they carpet bomb. Makes it a lot easier to hit their target. They drop a lot of smaller bombs on target. It's nice. I like it. I like that mechanic. But, as mentioned, they don't deal a huge amount of damage per bomb. You kind of need the entire attack wing to get through. Franklin D. Roosevelt, a tier 10 carrier that I will agree is kind of overpowered right now because it is so hard to knock out its attack squadron and it deals a lot of damage. It mostly only deals that damage because it's almost guaranteed to get through its, its 2 planes for its attack. It's not going to be difficult to knock out a plane or both of its planes because, well, sure, they have a lot of health. What made FDR so good at getting its attacks off is that you had to chew through basically a carrier's entire air wing's worth of HP to destroy its attack wing. You're not going to have to do that anymore. You're only going to have to deal about 6,000 damage. About 6 to 7,000. And that's not going to be hard. It's a tier 10 carrier. There's multiple tier 6 anti-aircraft ships that could do that in the time it would take for FDR to actually get its attack off. So, like, I don't know, this whole carrier rebalancing is just, I feel like it's going way too far for no good reason. Because, like, honestly, right now, as much as people hate carriers, and they blame carriers for all of the woes of the game, carriers and submarines, they're the reason everything's so passive, even though the game was already really passive before submarines were added. And carriers are, they're to blame for the game becoming so passive, even though they were in-game and stronger before the game became so passive. Like, real-time strategy carriers, which was how the carriers used to be, were so much stronger than what we have now. There was nothing you could do against a good carrier that wanted you dead. They were going to kill you, and there was nothing you could have done about it. Like, there's anecdotes you'll hear from people of like, oh, well, my AA build this could hold off a carrier. Yeah, but you probably weren't facing a good carrier player. That's the thing here. It has to be a good carrier player. Because carriers on the RTS carriers were very difficult to play. Not everyone could do it. So, like, yeah, you're going to probably... Your AA build was probably really effective against bad carrier players. And it's not that your AA wasn't still scary to that good carrier player, but if they wanted you dead, you were still dead. Didn't matter what kind of AA you had, your only hope was to be on a ship that could take defensive AA fire and use it to hopefully scatter their attack, but they'll be back. That carrier player probably has the duration of defensive AA memorized and just can feel when it's over, They'll be back. A lot of good players would bait out the defensive AA consumable by basically threatening to attack an AA cruiser, but not actually attack it. Just threaten it enough to make it worried and pop the defensive AA consumable, and then just go away for, like, 40 seconds, and then come back. Because that's all they had to do. And, like, it didn't even matter what class of ship you were playing. Like, no matter what it was, if the enemy carrier was good and wanted you dead, you're dead. Like, that's also why carriers tended to die a lot more back under RTS carriers, is because if your friendly carrier just sat in spawn and didn't move up with the team, well, it's now outside of the AA bubbles of the entire team, and can now only rely on its own fighters to defend itself. Which a good carrier player is going to get past your fighters and just nuke you. They could do that. Was that my third fish? Yes. So carriers had to follow their teams. They had to stay pretty close to their teams. That meant that they were closer to the fight and were more likely to be taking shots. Can we talk for a second about your fantastic squid? Completely smitten. Would you be willing to part with said squid? I mean, for free, of course. Have my Argyle knit shirt. Sure, let's do it. I mean, I don't really want another sweater, but I'll take it. But, like, the carrier being right next to the battle meant the moment it was spotted, well, you could shoot at it. And because this was before a lot of armor reworks, carriers basically had no armor to speak of at all. So it was really easy to just annihilate carriers. Which is also something people are very angry about, is because, oh, well, carriers actually have some armor now. They don't just... Oh, god damn it. I was just trying to speed up dialogue. I am not letting you have Sky's bed. Sorry, it's not gonna happen. I don't know what she was paying premium for. Probably the shirt. It's probably shirts. I still need to buy stuff from Main Street. Jeez, I've been going for like 40 minutes. Really? Really, Sky? Give me the flea. It's like 2 days in a row you've had fleas now. Can't believe I had a flea on me. Itching all week. Can you promise not to tell anyone? It's so embarrassing, airmail. Yeah, I won't tell anyone. Oh no, all of Flounders specifically. Okay. Let's come have our coffee. I need to cycle backwards. Okay. Ugh, voice cracks. Voice cracks! Yeah, I think I am getting a cold. Blah. Yeah, I am honestly thinking of doing some, like, World of Warships videos, or maybe just more streams. I don't know. Maybe videos. Videos are kind of easier, because then I could just, like, post-commentate over, like, a good battle I have, instead of, like, getting frustrated and being salty on stream for, like, an hour. But I also did really enjoy streaming World of Warships, so I'll probably do that again at some point soon. Probably not within the next, like, few days, but... Though maybe. I say that because, this coming Friday, as of recording this, so... The 4th, I think it is? The 4th of May, 2024? Or 3rd of May. One of the two. I don't remember. Hold on. Yeah, Friday, May 3rd. Is... TRG Coliseum, though it's just called Coliseum now. I'm probably gonna be watching it, though. Man, it's gonna feel so different not having Chugga Conroy there. I do gotta say, like, now that all of that drama has passed, like, I am so glad I did not join the hate mob, because, like, Our boy really didn't do much wrong other than be awkward. And from everything he presented and showed, which was a lot more context than most people did. And, like, Miss A was also right here, and, like, you go, girl. Like... But, like... From the added context he added to everything... Things have been sorted behind the scenes, and, like... This just felt like malicious attacks. Out of nowhere, for no real good reason. Hey, this is, what's your name again? Rooney! Steven, what Princess Ready do you here today? Punches. Need something? Let's chat. This place doesn't have a cosmetics counter, so I don't have to worry about perfume making me dizzy. Aw, man, same. But, I mean, that's a perfume allergy, my man. It's not just that it makes you dizzy, you're allergic to it. But yeah, I'll still probably be watching TRG Coliseum, which I'm gonna feel kind of bad about, but like... Because I'm gonna be so distracted most of that time. So I'm sorry ahead of time. To my girlfriend, because I'm probably gonna be minorly distracted, but I will still be paying attention. I can watch things and talk. Honest I can. It's just reading I have trouble with, which I swear is purely just because like I'll mix up letters a lot, so I probably have like minor dyslexia. Like a couple of my siblings have it, so like it's decently possible I have it too. Never been diagnosed. I've never been diagnosed with anything. I probably have a myriad of issues that have just never been diagnosed. Got a whole family of trees going on here. Get the toddler, the child, the teenager, and the adult. And the father leaving to go get the milk. But yeah, I want to keep rambling, but I've been going on for like 40 minutes, so I think I'll end things off here. I'm going to sleep in the hammock 'cause it's a nice day. So with that, I thank you all very much for watching, and hopefully I shall see you back here tomorrow for more Animal Crossing New Leaf Welcome Amiibo. See you all then.